forgot to start the recorder, but okay, y'all can read the recording, but I'm going to walk through the tools individually. The only thing that's really important that I want to stress is make sure you do a single file. If you do FTK and turn in 85 files, I'm just going to give you a 0 on. I'm tired of creating those. Okay? Single file, and I'll explain when I get to that one how to do it, okay? So, single file. Again, the tools, scalpel. Let's do scalpel first. Okay. Now, Roy tells me scalpel's installed. Let's find out. Yeah, I had them installed earlier. But, you know, you get what you pay for.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not there. Where did you put it? Seriously? Let me see if it's in the path. Okay, it's in the path. That's good. It's right there for a second. Okay, I'm going to take an image, pick an image.
Sheep.
Okay, we're going to do sheep. Okay, we're going to put it over here just so it's separated out. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the command prompt. Okay. I'm going to type scalpel, and I'm going to type Lab3 tab. Do y'all know you can do that? If you didn't see what I did, I'm going to show you again. I typed Lab3, then I just hit tab, and it automatically fills in. If there's more than one name, it won't do that. But if you've never seen that in Windows, it does it. Then I'm going to hit enter. Where's the config file? Where did he install it at? Hold on, I got to find out where to install this thing at. Because I need it. I told him to install the root of C. Do y'all see it here?
Probably downloaded this.
Well, it was. Hold on a minute. Where did he put it? I'm just going to zip it here. I'll do we'll do this. This will work. And we don't have to worry about it. So I'm just going to paste my file back in here. Okay. So I just unzipped scalpel into a directory. Okay. That's all I did. And now I'm going to go back into there. Now I got a bunch of files. Lab2, hit enter, and I'm going to hit go. Okay. It's done. Okay. Now what this did was it created a folder here called scalpel output. Now if you open up scalpel output, I got a PNG file. See that? And if I open these up, I should get some PNGs. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. There should be a way to go next, isn't there? Oh, it is going through all of them? Well, I guess you'll get zeros. Darn. Okay, well, we're going to have to figure out how to fix this. Okay. Now, it also creates this audit.txt file. Okay. This audit.txt file is what you're going to submit. Just submit that file. Easy enough? But it needs to work because these are all bad. Okay. So we got to figure out how to fix this. And I'm glad it's not working, actually. So let's go back over here to Scalpel. And I'm going to edit a file called scalpel.config right here. I'm going to edit it with TextPad. Now, inside of here, it has headers. Okay. These should look familiar. Those look familiar to anybody? Those should look familiar. Should look exactly like the values you see on Gary Kessler's page. The hex values, though. The /x number, it's like, here, let's get down. Let's find. Okay, let's search. Where's find? Oh, find. Search, find. /x D0. Should be D0. Oh, it was lowercase. Okay. Search, find. Find it? Oh, well, I want to find another one. Hold on, we got to search again. There it is. Okay. Those of you who are familiar with Office documents, D0CF, 11, E0, A1, B1, those sound like the beginning of the header. So what this tool did is takes the headers that are provided and just copies files out based on those. Okay? Let's do another one. Okay, I'm going to do PDF, okay? Now, this pound sign means don't do it. So I'm going to comment out the PDF down here. I mean, uncomment out the PDF. I can get this thing to go away. I'm going to run it again. So all I did was I removed the pound signs in front of the PDFs. Now, remember, there's multiple trailers for PDFs, so you might need to add a couple more. Think you can figure out how to add them? Really copy that line and add, remember on Gary's, he had 3 different versions of PDFs now? Yeah, there's 3 of them. All right, so now I'm going to run this again. Now watch what this does. Air it out, okay? The reason to air it out is this is a forensically sound tool. In other words, it writes to that directory one time. It creates a directory and writes to it. If it's already there, it does not write to it again, okay? So to get it to write to it again, we either have to specify a different folder or just delete it. And it should go away. It's gone. Okay. So now if I run it a second time, you'll see it's done. Okay. Now let's go back in and look at it again. And now we have some PDFs. And it works. I probably had to select a different PNG. There's like 5 different kinds of PNGs. Okay, easy enough. Yeah, because I bet if you went in here and you looked at the scalpel config file again, and if you found PNG, let's do search, find PNG. Oh, there's only one type. So what that's telling me is there's something wrong in this because there's a question mark. I would check Gary's signatures against this one. You probably have to add one. This hasn't been updated in years. So check the signatures that Gary shows for PDFs and update this.
How do you add one to this slash?
Yeah, you literally copy this line, and you change whatever's wrong. Here, let's go look. No one knows from offhand, do they?
Yeah.
Okay, should be 49, 45, 40, 44. I'm going to bring this up. Okay, oh, that's a trailer. Trailer, what do we have? We have, wow, we got a lot wrong.
Yeah.
Should have an 89 at the beginning, shouldn't it? X89. Actually, I'm just going to delete this whole. I'm going to do one. And so it was PMG was 49, 50, 40, 47. And that's probably enough. Let's look what's the trailer for a PMG. 49. Where's that? 49. That one's totally wrong too. They can wait. Hush, I'm talking right now. Okay, so 49, 45, 4E, 49, 45, is it 4E? 4E, 44. Was there more after that? 44. What's that /X mean, anybody? Actually, no, /X means hex. If you're in security auditing, you should know that by now because you probably had to do something with it in your project. Okay, let's try this. Now we're going to delete our directory. Okay, files are gone. Now let's run it again and hope it works. Look at that. See how easy it was to fix that? So whoever asked the question, did that answer your question, how to fix that?
Sure.
Okay. That was pretty simple. So yeah, you can add your signatures. The cool thing is, I don't know if I'll show it in all the tools, but you can actually do that in all the tools. You can, with FTK and NCase, you can make your custom file signatures and add that in there. Because that worked pretty darn good, actually. That was scalpel.config file. because one of them is corrupt. Oh, it's there. It's like a watermark. See it? Can you see it on the screen?
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, very, very.
Why don't you select it? Maybe it'll come up.
No, that's white text. Yeah, I don't think I can select it. See, I can see it on my screen. Wow, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 of them in that guy. All right.
So when it goes from PNG like the PDF, does it just keep going with the next number? Because I've noticed that.
Oh, you know, I don't know. Let's find out.
'Cause then, yeah,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
0%.
Yep, that's what it does. Okay. See, it doesn't know the file names because we kind of deleted the fact table. All right, everybody okay on Scalpel?
So on this, you want us to find like all 35 files that come before this? Basically?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And check, it might get that C200 guy we're having issues with.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice tool, works very well. There is a warning with this tool though. I had a student actually use it in real life. His entire hard drive got corrupted. So he used Scalpel to recover everything. And so he ended up having, what was it, like 500 million, whatever, lots of files, and they were all just numbered 1 through. And, you know, I mean, it's because it gets everything, and then you have to manually go through it all. So if you are using a tool like this, I would limit it, like only get the Word documents, or only, you know, and run it each time, specifying the type you want. Because what he did is he uncommented everything. And just ran it, and it's like he's like, there's so much stuff. You know, it's like too much information. Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
So is that works with those files and frozen files?
Yes, it does. Yep. So everybody okay on how to do that? If you wanted to add another PNG, just copy that line and change it. So pretty simple to do. Glad that actually worked. I'm doing good this semester, except for y'all. Y'all broke that other one. All right. So we got Scalpel down. All right, now let's go back to the next one on the list, which is FTK. All right, FTK. He says it's installed. Where is it installed? Does anybody see FTK? There it is. Why is it not on the darn list? Oh, this is Windows 7. That's why. Okay, that answers all my questions. Okay. Okay, first thing it does is come up with this error. It says that the KFF library error. Let me explain what the KFF. KFF is a known file filter. Okay, for instance, if I have this computer to analyze during a forensics incident, what if I had a listing of file hashes of actual Windows Authentic files? Okay, so I could add that as a known file filter and ignore all those files, because if they're actual authentic Microsoft files, it means they haven't been edited. Okay, then I could skip those. Another thing you could do with known file filters is you create a known file filter maybe of child pornography. Then you can share it with other people, because you're really only sharing the hashes. Then you can search your drive for those hashes without ever looking at a single image. Laura, actually, I'll tell you the story about Laura, but yeah, known file filters are nice. We just don't have them installed. That's all. This tool is very old, very, very old, but it works. Okay. Okay. Fine. Give you a name. Happy now? All right. Whatever next. Okay. Now, some of the options. You don't need that one. 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 You need data carving. But in case you forget to do data carving, I'm going to show you how to do it later. Okay? But I'm going to pretend we forgot it. That way I can show you what to add it later. But it's the same steps. Okay, now I want to do data carve here. Since I forgot to do it on the fireplace, you can do it here. Carving options, you can tell what do I want. Well, I want just GIFs and JPEGs. Okay? Now, I can automatically add the carved images to my case. Now, at the bottom, it talks about minimum file size. For instance, maybe it's an icon, but I really want an icon. No, so I'm going to skip things that are icons. And actually, I want to get, I want to add an Excel document. Someone tell me how to do that. Anybody? OLE, object linking and embedding, is an Office document. Okay. So I'm going to say, okay. Then I'm going to say next. Don't worry about any of that stuff. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'm going to add some evidence, and I get to pick now. So we are going to do, first of all, is it an image? What am I using? Acquired image. That's what it is now. Same, hasn't changed. Actually, I'm going to, there's my folder. We're going to stick with our sheep. I know sheep people will be happy. Now, sometimes it asks for a time zone, sometimes it doesn't. Really doesn't matter in this case, but NTFS actually encodes the time zone into the image. FAT does not. These are FAT images, hence the reason it's asking. Okay. Okay, I'm going to say next. I'm going to say finish, and it is going. It should not take very long. This is now it's carving all of our stuff. It's getting our JPEGs, getting our Office documents, processing them, adding them, and we're done. Okay. Now I can go into graphics, and there's nothing here. Okay, here's why. There's a little thing called list all descendants right here. Okay. What list all descendants does? Say there was an issue with the courts in the past between FTK and NCASE. FTK actually analyzes all the files. What happens if I have a court order that says you are only looking for computer mice, yet this thing analyzed the entire drive and displays me something I didn't ask for? Isn't that against the court order? So that's a big issue. FTK will actually analyze the entire device and show everything, and it's kind of, where NCASE on the other hand really doesn't. This actually has already gone through the entire image. It's already indexed everything. It's already read every single file. It's processed the whole entire image. What if I didn't have permissions to do that? So that's the big court issue over it. Because when it was doing those things that went pretty quickly, one of them was it actually indexed the entire case. It's not always a good thing. But here, list all descendants will show us everything. It basically said, from this area down, show us everything. But you could have clicked on a folder and showed images below that folder. And you'll see we have all of our images. Pretty simple. Okay? No problem at all. You like it?
Where's the word at?
Word, let's go over here to overview. Under overview, we should have some spreadsheets. And now you can click on these. Now, not all of them will be readable. Oh, there's some. Look at those. That's all we got. Okay. Sound good? And we have a bunch of graphics. We should have a couple of documents. Now, a lot of we're going to learn about images later, but images also come with EXIF data, which is considered a document. So this is showing up. That's why it says JPEG, HTML is really just the EXIF data. Now we should see our other documents here. The Word documents, and so on. Okay, easy enough? So how are we going to make a report in this guy? It's not as easy. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my graphics. And I'm going to, actually I want just the sheet. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to say create a bookmark. And I'm going to call it sheet. Okay, I'm going to add highlighted images. Actually, all these guys. Want the highlighted? Yeah. So, all currently listed. That's no, that got more than one. I'll cancel. All highlighted should give me just those 5. Now if I go over here to book, or 4. Now if I go to bookmarks, I should have 4 sheet. Yeah, I do. Okay. That's a bookmark. Okay. Now, when I go over here, I'm going to go to File, Report Wizard, and I can give it my name and all that stuff. Okay. Under here, it says bookmarks. Yes, include all bookmarks. That's what I want to do. Okay. Then you can go next. And you don't need to worry about bookmark B. Graphic thumbnails. Do I want graphic thumbnails? Sure. This was one of the certification test questions. I had to figure out how to show 6 thumbnails on the line. Well, it's right there. You go 6. Pretty simple. But you can do it either way. I don't care. So we're going to, now this up here says include all graphics, which you can do. You're welcome to. I'm not worried about that. If you just do that, you don't have to worry about bookmarking that. Okay. And then the path, don't worry about that stuff. And then we can give it a location and point of view, it's done. So now we should have a report down here. And And it should list some sheep. There's our sheep. Isn't that special? Now, let's now look at the folder. So if I go over here to my case was number one, wasn't it? Didn't I call it one? Yep, one. Here's my report. So if I want a single file, what should I submit? Report folder, how? Well, a lot of people submit this file, which, if you don't know what you're talking about, this looks right, doesn't it? Because this even includes the sheep. That's not right. That is an HTML file. For instance, if I copy that file right here, then I open it from this location, what do I get? Nothing. So what I want you to do is I want you to take this report folder, zip the entire folder up, call it like FTK report, and submit that as your single file. Because you do need the entire report folder. You do. You have to have the whole thing, because the index file links to all the other stuff inside of it. Okay. The new version of NCase, you can just save the report as PDF and you're done. This one doesn't support that. So zip it all up into one file. Just call it FTK report.zip and you're done. Okay. When you're inside here, you can always go back through your report and you can change it. It remembers what you did and you can change something else. You can see, make sure the report shows all your items in there, but you can edit it over and over and over and it'll keep changing. And then when you're happy with it, just zip up the folder, send it.
So adding Word docs the same way as like pictures?
Yes. Works exactly the same. Okay. FTK, pretty simple to do. Okay. I'm not going to make a backup of mine. Well, close. All right. Now, this next one on the list, let me get out of here. Is NCase the next one? Yep, NCase is next. Okay. There's multiple versions of my recordings of NCase up there. Oh, forgot to tell you one thing. I'm going to show you this right here real quick. I'm going to start FTK again. I'm going to go into Tools now. Tools, Preferences, Network Security Device, and I'm going to, I shall delete this. Okay. Come on, save. Save. Okay. Okay. Oh, wrong tool. Disregard that word. Start again. What I did is I took out a licensing server. Just remembering it. Okay. Why did I remember it? Shouldn't have remembered it. How did I remember that? Let's see. Okay, let's see if I kept it this time. I'm trying to make it so it doesn't work. Because if you don't do this, you're going to have problems. Again. Okay. If you do not, so I don't know why it's overriding that. The information you need in there is cm.cyber.rose.edu. Okay. Obviously, I can't delete it because it won't let me. But that's not written somewhere. Just take a note of that or listen to the recording because yours won't have that in there. And without this, you can only process 500 files, which is actually fine considering your image is only what? 35 files? So it's not an issue. But you'll get a warning and say, warning, security device not found. Would you like to continue in demo mode? You're limited to 500 files. You only got 35, so you're good. So even without putting it in FTK, you're totally fine. If you want to put it in, it's cm.cyber.rose.edu. And it already had the port number. Okay? Make sense, everybody? Okay. I don't know why I can't delete it. It's weird. Okay. Oh, if you're doing this, if you're running this inside the cyber network, it's 10.10.05. Okay? Just is. It's not written anywhere. You have to figure that one out. But again, that one will work anyway. All right, so everybody okay with FTK? Now let's move on to NCase. There's a video under week 3 of how to install NCase and how to install the keys. The keys are up there, the software's up there. It must say forensics training. See at the top, NCase forensics training? If it says acquisition, it will not work. And if there's no licenses, it's going to say acquisition. So install NCase, put the keys in correctly via the video that's real short. And what it is you're really just copying the files. I'll show you where, I think Roy put them in the C drive. Yeah, Roy put them right here. There are 2 files. You're putting those 2 there. Then inside of NCase, you're going to go to Tools, Options, and you're going to go to License Manager. You're just going to point to them. You're going to click on the ellipsis button right here, and you're going to point to that file. And same with the other file. Then you're going to put in cm.cyber.rose.edu. Say OK, and then restart NCase. If it comes up in acquisition, that means there's no more licenses. So if I was you, I'd get this one done soon. Unless you all get it done soon, then there's no licenses. So, I mean, just, you got time. Everybody okay on how to do licenses? It's pretty simple. Right. Here's how to do it. All right, I'm going to create a new case. And we're going to call it case. Like that. It's going to come up and says, whoa, are you sure you want to put your backups on the same drive? Because obviously that's not a good idea. But we're doing this in school. But it's not like it's for a real case. But in the real world, would you want to put your backups on the same drive? No. Okay. Allow backups on the same drive. Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. But we're going to say yes for this one. Okay. Now, I want to add some evidence. Okay. You can just drop a file in. The problem is it comes in as just a file. Ours is not just a file. Ours is an image of a drive, what's called a raw image. So if you just drop the file in, it processes it as one actual file. So instead of a drive with sectors and all that, it's a huge file, and it just doesn't work right. So up here, we're going to do add evidence. We're going to do raw image. And down here, we're going to click on new. We're going to point to it. And this time, let's do sheep. Okay, I'm going to do train. We haven't done train. We're doing trains. Okay, we're doing trains. So we add that. Now, we're going to right-hand click on this thing. We're going to do process evidence. We're going to say process. Okay, give it a minute. It's going to pop up. There it is. Now, yours will have all this stuff checked. You can leave it checked if you want, but you don't need it. What you do need checked is recover folders. This thing does magic. You know how it deleted all the file names when I formatted and all that? Well, watch what happens. So recover folders. Now under modules, I want you to click on modules. Little arrow there. Now in modules, there's something called a file carver. Under a file carver, you can select your documents. You can select all that kind of stuff. But in this one, we're just going to do images. Okay? And you just check the ones you want, like GIF. JPEG, you can do PNG, all that kind of stuff. You just select the ones you want. Now, on here, this bottom section is kind of important. I think it will be automatically checked, but if it's not, I deleted everything, then formatted it, which means our drive is unallocated. There's nothing on it. So you need to have the search unallocated checked, or else it'll only look for files that exist. Okay, make sense? Search unallocated means delete and formatted files. So we're going to leave that. I'm going to say next. Now you can export it if you want. You don't need to. I'm not going to check that. I'm going to do finish. And I'm going to say OK. Now, in the bottom right-hand corner, it says it's going to turn purple. Now you can also go under view and do process manager, but you can also see in the bottom corner, I guess it's blue. See how it says processing this image down there? Down there in the corner. Okay. You could borrow a processing manager, but this will be done in just a second. Should take, okay, it's done. Really doesn't take long. But if you're wondering, you just click View Process Manager, and it would have told you what was going on in here. Okay, but we're not going to worry about that one since it's already done. Now, I'm going to click on this disk image. What it's going to do is it's going to say recovered some folders. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to click on folder 1. Oh, look. Now, the funny thing is, I deleted and formatted. We got file names back. Isn't that crazy? Did you guys see file names anywhere? No. I don't know how to do it. It's magic. Okay. Oh, there's the video or the song. Y'all have to listen to this. Required. I don't know if I can listen to it right now. Can I listen to it right now? Let's. No, you all need to experience it. You all listen to it. Okay, no, it doesn't work. trust me. This tool is not very intuitive. Sometimes you think it does something, it doesn't. Okay, so there we go. Now, what I can do here is I can click gallery and actually see the picture. Anyone have a guess why? Because I didn't check the stupid box and the home plate. Come on, show up. There it goes. Come on, show me the pictures. You're there. There you are. Okay, I checked that one. Okay. Yeah, they got this whole square box. It's weird, but just check the home. Just check one until it comes up. Okay. But there's our images we received in that, and that's all the folders. There's all the subfolders below. So simple enough there. Actually, I want to try something. I want to do just this one. Okay, it does work. Okay, it must have been in a folder without pictures. That's what it was. And they all don't have pictures, but some of them do. Okay, so everybody good with that? Okay, now what I want to do is I want to right click on this guy. I want to select them all. Right click, and I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to say, no, I want to put them in a bookmark. I don't want to export them. Where's book? Oh, duh, it's right there. Bookmark. Sorry. Let's do the folder. Okay. Let's say recovered folder. That's fine. And we're going to call it Ken. That's awesome. We're going to do finish. Now if I go over here to view bookmarks, okay, I should see a recovered folder called Ken, and it should technically have stuff in it. Come on, show me. Oh, I don't want table view. Hold on. I want to go back out of here. I want to go to view bookmarks. View bookmarks. Come on. There it goes. We got Ken. Now I want to, first I want to report down here at the bottom, add folder to report. Evidence report, we're going to call it trains. Do next. And we're going to finish. Now we are going to do view reports right there. And it should have those folders, but it should, oh, come on, did not get the images. Okay, we're going to figure it out. Hold on. It always takes me a couple of minutes to figure this one out. Bookmarks has them. So what did I not select right? Bookmarks. I did the folder. Maybe selected items. I think it's selected items. Select Ken 2. All right, so we bookmarked those. There's Ken 2. But now we got pictures. Now we're going to say report. Actually, I should be able to say add report folder to report. I should do it. Whoops. So I don't mess with this enough to be totally every day. Okay, now under reports. There's Ken 2. There we go. Now we got, that's what it was. Okay, easy enough to do. A few more steps, but this tool is actually very powerful. I just think it's amazing that it actually got the full, complete file name of every one.
So where's the folder that we zip up and send?
Oh, you just print this as a PDF. Save as a PDF. You can change this to PDF. Done. Yeah, just like a PDF document. Easy enough. You don't need a whole folder. So I say you don't need to export any of these stuff. Okay, so we're done with that one. Are we good with EnCase? Remember, if it doesn't say training, you're going to have an issue. I do not think the Roche State Wireless will work. You can try it. So I don't think the Roche Wireless will allow you to get to the licensing server. All right, the last one we're going to do is WinHex. Oh, that's right, I can't click on it. WinHex. Okay, WinHex Pro is amazing. Did I mention that? It's amazing. Okay, we are going to open, let's go to my desktop. You can find, pick an image. Sheep this time?
Yeah.
We're not done sheep yet? We've done sheep before.
I forgot. I could just
Okay. Oh, well, I have to put a key, and he didn't install the key. Well, crap. We have the key. There's a key listed up on the course. Now, okay, I got to remember how to do this one. Got to give me a minute. It's like tools, file tools. Delete. No, we don't want to delete. Hold on. I might have to put the license in here. Disk tools, clone disk. No, oh, there it is. It's under disk tool, file tools. No, it's disk tool right there. File recovery by type. See it? Tools, disk tools, file recovery by type. Please save your files in different. We want, where's pictures? Let's go with some pictures. Let's do some PNGs, GIFs, and JPEGs. We're going to say, okay. And we're going to save it there. And we're going to call it WinHex Pro. Open. Okay. Now I should save it there. 15 headers were found, 12 files were done. Okay. Now let's go over here, and if we go back to that was just in it, wasn't I? Yeah, it was. I need 2. WinHex Pro, and there's our pictures. Very nice tool. This tool has a lot of other capabilities. And if you're in the data recovery and reporting class, you're using this tool a whole bunch. This thing is very nice. You can actually load disk images, like, let's see if I can do that on this one. Gotta remember how to do it. There's an icon, open disk right here, open disk, yes. Okay, well, let me do it. And we want to open, oh, it's not a disk, it's an image of a disk. Hold on. Clone disk, open now, hold on. File. I bet it's because I got the darn other version of this. I don't have the real version going. No, I don't want that one. I want, oh, yeah, I have to put on the real version to get that to work. Well, heck. I don't have it with me. This one here to do your report, actually, let's open up again. Let's open, we did sheep. Which one haven't we done?
Mountain Dew.
We haven't done Mountain Dew? Okay.
PowerPoints.
Which,
Let's look for PowerPoints.
okay, that's under tools, disk tools, file recovery by type. We want documents.
There's MS Office on top.
Is it the top? There it is.
Yeah, Excel sheet.
Okay, let's do just those. Okay, let's see what we actually got this time. Got the JPEGs. Did I not get any Office documents?
They're from 97 to 2003, and you did it 2007. So did Excel as your document.
Hold on, let's go back in. Tools, disk tools, file recovery by type. I said Office, that's 2007 plus. So we
But
should,
they're 97 to 2003.
oh, no, so it's this one we need.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to change, well, we can put in the same folder. Just override them 12 times. Okay, there's 1 PowerPoint, 2, 3 PowerPoints. Here, let's do, where's sort? Hold on, where is details? Sort by type. You want give PowerPoint.
Oh, we found
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's some of those.
Let's see, let's test. There's 1.
Okay, I'll fill it out.
Recover that one. Recover that one. Got that one.
Yes.
That's 3.
Let's see the next 3.
That's
Same
the
thing.
same one.
Same one. I know there's some duplicates.
Same thing. Same one.
That's all.
Oh, that's Word. Did I miss one? Is there only 6?
That's 6 and the 3 were repeated.
So there you go. There's only 3 then. I don't believe that, but Okay, and here's the report. That's the report right there. See that right there? So what it's saying, so let's find the PDF it didn't save. Oh, it's too big. That's why. That's a 5 meg file. We need the key for that. Hold on, let's try to find this key. We got time. We got to see if this works.
You're going to find this, aren't you?
Yeah. Is there a way to pause the recording while I put the key on? Pause recording. Remind me to start it up in a second. Okay, what we did, we went up to the D2L page, we copied that license. Now we went over to help, register, and we put it in right there. It's all it took. Okay? You don't need to save the file. It tells you to save it. You don't need to. Okay, so now we're going to go back in here. Tools, disk tools, file recovery by type. And let's do just that one. And let's uncheck pictures. We should only be getting the documents. Do you agree? Okay, 30 files were recovered. So let's see what we get this time. Got 4. How many do y'all get?
4.
So there's 4. We only had 3 a second ago. Oh, that's right. One of them was big. Yeah, this one was bigger. This is the one we didn't show a minute ago. Did y'all get that one? Okay. So it's only 4. Wait a minute. There's 2 right here.
Scroll up on the thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 6. Those are the 3 repeated, though. They're repeated. Well, no, they're not the same size. Okay, let's check again. Did you get that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we ain't seen it yet. Oh, it's the purple one. Okay, did you get that one?
Yes. I think.
How about that one?
Yes.
That one. That's the same one.
Yeah.
That's the same one. That's the same one. Yeah, there's only 4. All right, but we do have these other 2. Let's see. See. So we got 2 corrupt potential files here. Up C200.
That's it.
So use that information. Maybe you can somehow manually get it. Because I tried all the way to 59EFFF, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one. Yeah, it might. I don't know. Maybe you can get it. Maybe that information will help you solve your dilemma. Actually, we got to know now. We need to go to this address right here. I can get this thing. Edit. Where's go to? Up, yeah, come on. Where's go to? Darn it. Aha. Go to beginning of file. Okay, now we can do go to
Beginning of line.
no, I want to go to marker. I want to go to based on go to offset. There it is. From the beginning. Where the heck did we go? Yeah, that's like in the middle of something. That's not, I don't know why it went there. No idea. But who knows? I'll let you guys figure it out. But I don't want to do everything for you. Jeez.
I tried to.
Okay. But, okay, everybody happy with this? You know how this tool works? So we cover all the tools enough? I mean, you think it's going to be, can you figure this out quicker than the other ones, you think? Okay. But at least now you know how to do it. All right, the only thing you really have to do is edit the file in Scalpel. All right, I think that's all I'm going to record today then. If I get a chance, I might play with that. But, all right, so no questions. Everybody happy with this one? Yes, sir.
Do you want everything that we've recovered, like including all the duplicates?
I really just need the 35 files, or if you're missing one, obviously I don't need those. But really, I don't want the files, I want the reports. So this one, I'm just getting the text file. And the other one, I'm just getting a text file. You know what I'm talking about?
The other one, you get the zip file.
Right, yeah, you're getting 2 text files, a zip file, and a PDF file. Okay, make sense? Okay, so you know what you're getting. All right, I'm gonna stop recording and hang up, guys. See you later.